Any questions? No, bring the tea. Say.
BismillahirRahmanirRahim. How do we do things for Ahirah when we are in dunya?
BismillahirRahmanirRahim. We can only earn for Ahirah while we are in dunya. We cannot earn for Ahirah when we're in Ahirah. It's finished. Done. How do you do things for Ahirah when you're in dunya? That is the reason why we're sent to the dunya, to work for the Ahirah. We're not sent to the dunya to live in the dunya, because the dunya is not where we come from. This dunya, this world is not our origin. This world is not our home. We came from somewhere. We're just passing by this dunya and we're returning to our home and making the journey back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you're not busy in this dunya for Ahirah, then you must be busy in this dunya for the dunya. That time the love of the dunya has taken over your heart. You are going to hate the death, and you'll be completely lost that time. Every prophet was only sent to this dunya. The prophets were not sent in the Ahirah to guide. Ahirah, the prophets are there to intercede for their nation. They are not there to punish either. But in this dunya, the prophets are sent to guide, to warn, to give a good news. We are not from this dunya. These 5 senses that we have, it is not from our original home. This remains here. The 5 senses that we have, it will remain and it will die here. The 5 senses that we have, that we are being so busy with day after day, every single life, moments of our lives to improve, all these 5 senses, according to the standard of the world, this is the lowest sense. Because whatever the man thinks he's proud of physically, the animal world has more than that. And if he is using that intelligence that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given, that akal that Allah has given, and he's going to use it for his ego, he will turn this world into a hell. How are you going to do things for Ahirat? You must follow the Ahli al-Ahirat. Follow those ones who are already people of the Ahirat, people of the hereafter, people who are never from this world, people who are always reminding you where you came from and where you're going to go, not people who are only going to remind you of this world and how to take the pleasures and the treasures of this world. Follow the people of Ahirat. There were 124,000 prophets, and they left the inheritors, the friends of Allah. Find one of them and follow. It will be easy that way, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Say.
BismillahirRahmanirRahim. How can I stop thinking it's all about me?
When you start thinking it's all about Allah, you're going to stop thinking it's all about you. When you take your shahadat and you are believing that shahadat, and you are going to understand that shahadat begins with La ilaha illallah, not even any mention of you, that's the time you're going to stop thinking of you. You're going to stop thinking it's all about me. When even that word there, it's all about me, that is coming from your ego. And the ego is just working hard to make its destination a place removed from Allah and under heavy punishment. You're going to stop thinking it's all about me when you start to just look around you and you look to people who are better than you and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing them and how much mercy you have from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you're just squandering it away because you are being very spoiled and selfish. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, be with the salihin. Because it is only with being with the salihin that you're going to learn. You're not going to be able to learn from the books. You will not be able to learn through just group discussion or sitting down and being busy with philosophy, or even sitting and trying to meditate by yourself. Once you are with the salihin, then the traditions of the prophets, they continue. It is not perverted. It is not, isn't taken a detour. It is on the straight way. They're bringing tea. We just had food. Every time people they eat, they want the best of things. But every time that we take the best of the food and the water and the drink and we put it through our cells, our bodies turn it into the most disgusting thing. If you understand that this body, it has not become a tool to turn dirtiness into something that is clean and pure, when you're still stuck with something that is clean and pure and you're turning it to dirtiness, then you understand what me means. What kind of a toilet we carry inside of us and why we're sent to this world, which is a toilet. That time you start waking up and to say, I don't want to remain in the toilet. Where is my home? You start searching that time. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha. Amen. Quickly, bring the desserts. Say.
BismillahirRahmanirRahim. What does it mean to wake up? When we wake up, what happens next?
Good. BismillahirRahmanirRahim. Man is sleeping. Hazretleri Ali Karmallah is saying from the Holy Prophet ﷺ, when he dies, he wakes up. So what does it mean when you wake up? That means that you're dead. And when you wake up, what happens when you're dead? Either you're going to enter